Hello there. Today in this video, I'd like to tell you a little bit about vision boards because people fall into a couple of camps. Either they think you're a complete and utter load of rubbish. Some people make a vision board, then stick it into a drawer and forget about it. And then there are those people like me who have become confirmed fans of having a vision board as an added element to help you nail your goals. If we haven't met each other before, my name is Gwyneth and I coach fabulous women entrepreneurs just like you to acknowledge and charge what it is you're worth, to bundle your services and your expertise in such a way that you create a brand that absolutely socks it to the people that are wanting to work with you. And number three, helping you look at processes and systems within your business to make sure that you are running things smoothly and that you're actually achieving the freedom that you probably thought you were going to achieve when you first went into business. So vision boards, why are they important? Why should we even use vision boards? Well, you know, this thing in here, our brains, they are highly complex, and gosh, if only more human beings knew how totally and utterly fabulous they were and what they could achieve using their brains to a greater ability, if they could trust themselves more, or if trust their instincts, trust their intuition, any of those things. So the reason that a vision board actually works is because when we write down goals, and it is 31st of December 2021, and they should be always in the present, they should always be personal to you, and they should always be positive. So it is the 31st of December 2021, and I'm running a successful business, and I have, I don't know, 200k in the bank. That's a PPP, present personal and positive goal. But this up here is not just a thinking thing. As human beings, we love images, we love visuals. Just think about, if and when we can go on holiday again. When you book a holiday, you wouldn't book a holiday if you just read a description. You want to see a picture of the beach, you want to see a picture potentially of the hotel. I'm talking about beach holidays because I'm really missing the beach and the sea. But you'd want to look up maybe a little bit about the culture or the nightlife, whatever is going on around there. And you are being sold to, if you like, mostly through imaging. Architects, if you think about buildings, an architect doesn't just say, I'm going to build a house and it's going to have 4 windows and a door, and they start putting the bricks up. These days, very, very complicated drawings and then 3D models so that people can see what it is going to look like. Any kind of interior design, I dabbled in it a few years ago. I remember, putting mood boards together. You didn't just start painting a room or put up a lamp. You get a picture of the lamp and a sample of the carpet or the wallpaper or the paint color or whatever, put it all together and see, get a feeling for how it was going to look like. And that is precisely why vision boards work for as well. We've got something at the back of our brains called a visual cortex, and it is an element that is going to play an important part in you achieving your goals. So anytime we can help our brain by providing something visual, we're making it easier for our brains, for us to actually take action, to move forward and nail whatever it is that we want to do. So what else? Yes, when it actually comes to putting your vision board together, there are several ways. In between times, it's not just about getting an A4 piece of card and slapping on a load of magazine bits, pictures that you've cut out of magazines or whatever. By all means, if that makes you happy, then do it. But our brains want clarity. If you have set yourself a goal and then you start plastering lots of pictures into a big collage, you could potentially confuse what's going on in here. This thing in here wants absolute clarity. It wants a specific goal. It wants a clear path. It wants a clear process. It wants to know where it's going. So what I suggest you do is to actually potentially go onto the internet even Look for images that are relevant to your specific goal. Print them off, cut them out. Don't stick them anywhere yet. Just have a look at what you've got, get a feel for them. But then either you can, by all means, stick them onto a piece of card. I actually now have a vision wall for the renovation of my house with floorboards and doors and what the garden's going to look like, and I just absolutely love it. But what a lot of people also do is to stick their pictures into a book. Now, a book can be really, really useful because it means that you can sort of turn the pages every day, because it's all about, you know, establishing that emotion. How is it going to feel when I've hit my goal? What does my goal look like? What does this success look like for me? Now, I've talked about pictures. You can use photographs, newspaper clippings, potentially about people you admire, by putting your face in a photograph where some award or something has been presented. But also, fabrics, you know, things that you enjoy. If you are renovating your home, or maybe you want to set up a new office, a business office or whatever, you know, fabrics can also increase that sensory experience to help your brain really feel like things are happening for you. When you're putting your vision board together, play some music, play some of your favorite music, burn a candle with a beautiful scent, because the more senses that you can put into this process, the better. Now, when you've done all that, when you've decided what you want where, and you've, you know, stuck it all together, and like I say, I would be wary about making big collages, because it can potentially create too much confusion. Very important that you keep on looking at it, and don't just stick it into a drawer or put it somewhere in your home where you're only going to see it once a week or something, or you don't pay any attention to it. Very, very important. The next step is for you to keep on looking at your vision board, potentially running your fingers over some fabrics that you've put in your book, or whatever it is you've decided to do. Cognitive priming, repeating an experience, repeating the feeling of success. We learn through repetition. Our subconscious and our conscious brain, they do not know, you know, it doesn't know what's real and what's not. If I look at my printer on my desk, I can see it. If I close my eyes, I can still see my printer on my desk. But my brain doesn't know whether it's real or not. It's just that I've said that's my printer over there, and therefore I can see it. Okay, I'm not going to get too complicated in this. But cognitive priming has to, you know, look at your vision every single day. Flick through the pages in the book the way you've put all your photographs. Go up to your vision wall and just stand there for a few minutes. Put on your music again and feel completely fabulous about, you know, what it is you're going to achieve. Now, if that was that easy, you know, we'd all be achieving goals. There are pitfalls. Of course, there are pitfalls. Sometimes when we set goals, they are they're too small. They're not important enough. And I know some people say, well, I'll just start off with something small just to see if this works. The motivation isn't there. If it's not important enough to you, then you are not going to be motivated to do anything about it. And when you look at your pictures, it's going to be like, yeah, whatever. At the flip side of that, if your goal is too big, then, you know, you could potentially be sending yourself into overwhelm, because every time you're looking at your vision, you're like, I'm never going to be able to do that, because you don't even know where to start. Clear indication that the goal is just way too big and you need to break it down some more. So, but those are some ideas about how you can put your vision board together, but more importantly, why it does actually work. It doesn't work if you create a vision board and then put it in a drawer and then forget about it for months on end. It will work if you are using this cognitive priming, if you are looking at it every single day. One of the chemicals we produce is, you know, dopamine. You know, when kids are playing those computer games, that dopamine bounce, what do you call it, whatever it is, that dopamine that comes out, that reward chemical that your brain produces. When you're producing dopamine as well, when you've got this cognitive priming going on, when you are looking at your vision board or vision wall or vision book, you are establishing a new pattern, a new belief, a new habit that then becomes a behavior that then becomes part of your reality. Good luck with your vision board. And if you haven't already done so, I'd love to invite you to come and join my Facebook group for ambitious women entrepreneurs who want financial freedom. I'm going to put a link in the comments below. Do come on over. There are a couple of questions that you have to answer before approval, and then I'll look very much forward to welcoming you there. In between times, stay safe, stay healthy, stay fabulous. Loads of love, and bye for now.